Hey guys, it's Ciara and welcome back to my YouTube channel. First of all, I'd like to apologise for not posting in a while. I had some stuff going on in my life which I needed to get my head around. My head needed to just like sort through a few things and come out better on the other side. I also just wasn't feeling motivated to film YouTube videos. I didn't feel like anyone cared. I regularly have that with YouTube. Like, there's been many times where I've like, there's been many occasions where I've been like, why am I still doing this? Because nobody really gives a shit anyway. But like, it's a roller coaster, and that is something I need to start accepting and understanding, and knowing that roller coasters have ups and downs, and we just need to try and make sure we have more ups than downs. Also, by the way, I have blue hair. I know, I hate it too. Just deal with it. I can't wait till it gets out and then I can put pink in it again, because I'm really not vibing with this blue colour. Don't think it suits me. Not enjoying it. It's just, you know, it's not a vibe, but you know, we can live with it. We can move on. It's okay. So tomorrow it will be exactly 2 weeks until Camp Bestival 2021. If you didn't know, Camp Bestival is a family festival based in Dorset, which is south of the UK, for any people who don't know where Dorset is. I went in 2019, originally just went to see Max and Harvey, who, if you don't know me through my fan page or haven't followed me on my channel for a while, are twins from Berkshire who used to do Musically, and now they are kids TV presenters and podcast hosts. Yeah, I've on multiple occasions followed them around the country like a mad woman, and I went originally in 2019 to see them, but then also had an incredible time seeing all the other artists that were there, and just the whole vibe of the festival is absolutely amazing. I bloody love it. If you are looking for a festival to go to for your first time, I definitely recommend Camp Bestival. Wouldn't go to like Reading or Leeds or something like that if it's your first time, because you're probably not going to have the most positive experience. Those festivals can be quite overwhelming, quite scary. Crime can happen at those kind of festivals, whereas family festivals like Camp Bestival and Feastival, which is another festival I'm going to at the end of August, are family festivals, and they are much safer. You feel much more comfortable and much more safe when you're at them, and that it's a lot friendlier, so you're not gonna, it's very unlikely you're gonna have a negative experience when it comes to the social aspects of going to a family festival. So I'm going again this year, and I've been watching every festival video under the sun that is on YouTube, because I wanted to be as prepared as possible and want to have the best experience that I possibly can, because Camp Bestival will essentially be the highlight of my year. So far it is mid-July and I still haven't been to a concert this year, which is weird. Since 2016 there's not been 1 year where I've not been to at least one concert. I've been to something. And in 2019, we're not going to talk about that, but I went a bit mental there. I went to like every concert ever. And that was my plan for this year, but unfortunately, obviously that didn't get to happen. But next year, you never know. So Camp Bestival in 2019 was probably the highlight of my year. Even though I went to so much, I would still say Camp Bestival was amazing. I met some lovely people there who I'm no longer friends with anymore, but I did hang around with it for the entire weekend, and we were friends for a few months afterwards. Unfortunately, that doesn't work out, but then again, friendships never do they?
I feel like we brought something up there. Are you okay?
No. So yeah, I'm hoping to have a great time this year. The difference with 2019 versus this year is in 2019 I went and I met people there that I became friends with and hung around with for the weekend, whereas this time I'm actually going with 2 of my best friends, possibly 3 of my best friends, and I'm also meeting Tom and Max and Harvey. So in this past week or so, I've pretty much watched every single festival related video on YouTube that I can find, so I can be in the best possible position to go to Camp Bestival and make the most out of my time there, enjoy my time there, and have a positive experience both with the festival and the camping aspect. So I wanted to give you a few of my tips that I picked up from some of other people's videos, and also things that I learned last time. I have a list, and when I have a list, you know that the advice I'm giving and what I'm going to say is going to be good. So bear with me. A lot of the tips I've actually written down are from YouTubers who regularly go to Reading and Leeds. I can't find many, pretty much all the UK festival and event YouTubers are all people that either go to Download or Reading and Leeds. They're your 2 types of people. You don't really see many other people talk about other festivals that are based in the UK, that are UK YouTubers. So this is me giving my experience of a family festival. The first tip, which if you're like me or just anyone in my generation, you are going to have to take notice of, is buy as many portable chargers and power banks as humanly possible. Yes, there may be opportunities to charge your phone at the festival. I know at Camp Bestival in particular, there is a Duracell tent where you can either rent a portable charger for the day for 20 quid plus a £10 deposit that you get back when you give the portable charger back in, or you can buy a 30 quid one that you actually get to keep afterwards. But you can't just go and take it back and they'll swap it. You have to buy that one and wait for it to charge up before you can go and get it again. So you can get those, but they're extremely expensive. I'd recommend either getting loads and loads and loads of fairly cheap ones. Poundland do them, but they're not very good. They probably do about 1 charge, 2 charges at maximum. Or you can invest in maybe 2 or 3 more expensive ones. Definitely the best brand in my opinion, and in a lot of people's opinion, is Anchor. You can find them on Amazon, and I'm pretty certain they also have their own website. I will leave any links to anything I'm talking about in the description so that you can go and find it very, very easily. But yeah, we have like a 35 quid Anchor one. Last time we had a solar power charger. Now I would like to say, do not get a solar power charger. Although they sound like they're going to be amazing and that it's going to be great because it can just recharge with the sun, half the time they don't work. If you know that it works and other people have one that they've recommended to you because it's great because it charges again, fine, do it. But in my experience, we bought two solar powered portable chargers last time, and both of them ran out and then we couldn't charge them again because the solar powered aspect of them just didn't work. Although they did last a long time, they couldn't be recharged. So I'd get 2 or 3 I'd get 2 or 3 fairly expensive ones to last you for the entire weekend. Some people choose to go to festivals and not even use their phone at all, but I am somebody that will constantly be on my phone. I will be recording every single artist that I like. I know some people say live in the moment, put your phone away, just enjoy it, but I'm somebody who, when I'm having an off day, when I'm feeling a bit down, when I'm feeling a bit sad, I like to rewatch all my concert and festival videos just because it cheers me up and it makes me happy, and it reminds me of my favourite memories and the best things and the best parts of my life, really. So that's why I like to record everything. I'm also probably going to do, I think Max and Harvey might be doing a meet and greet, so I'll be taking lots of pictures with them, taking pictures with my friends, hopefully taking pictures with Tom. So I'm going to need a fully charged phone at all times. Apart from when I'm taking photos and videos, I wouldn't use it. Most festivals don't have very good signal. I know at Camp Bestival in particular, if you are anywhere around the main stage, also known as the castle stage, don't even bother trying to ring anybody or DM anybody or text anybody because it won't work. It really won't. I remember on the Friday night of Camp Bestival last time, I was at the very front of the barrier for Jess Glynn, and she finished her set, and then my parents were trying to ring me, and then as soon as I got to an area where there was signal, I had 28 missed calls from my mum and 11 missed calls from my dad, and I had to find my way back to my tent on my own because I couldn't find my parents and they had no signal too. So don't bother trying to call anybody, it's not going to work. Instead, I would recommend having a meeting point that you can all find at a certain time. You can be like, we're all meeting here regardless of whether you're together or not. You just have to make sure, because you might split up. I know that I'm definitely going to go off with my friends. I'm probably not going to spend much time with my parents at all. They can do what they want, but I'm going off with my mates and having a rave, and there's nothing stopping me. So yeah, definitely invest in portable chargers and make sure that these iPhones have all the apple juice that they need, because, you know, they run out very quickly. My phone in particular, I've had for nearly 2.5 years, and the battery on it is shite. So I'd recommend making sure you have lots of portable chargers so you can have lots of apple juice in your system, and then you're sorted. Also, make sure you have a official Apple wire or an official Samsung wire if you have an Android, because I have had millions of non-official iPhone chargers and they stop working or they don't charge as fast, whereas literally yesterday I bought a new Apple charger for £29 I think it was, for a 2-meter lightning cable, and it charges your phone so much quicker and it lasts a lot longer as well. So definitely get an Apple official wire if you don't have one already, because they break and, you know, You don't want to be in that situation. Make sure you have everything you need for all types of weathers. I know that it's currently in the news that at the end of July there is going to be a heat wave, which is actually good because it means that at Camp Bestival the weather is going to be good. But at the same time, it's kind of annoying because the outfits that I've chosen to wear, I'm wearing blazers and, you know, it might get a bit hot. So that's not great on my end. I thought the weather was going to be like just okay, but like not boiling and not raining and cold. But you have to be prepared for all weathers, so make sure you have a poncho, make sure you have a raincoat, make sure you have wellies. I did not take wellies last time. Luckily I didn't need them, but you never know. And it's always best to have wellies because you never know when it's going to rain, and if you're stuck in a field, God bless your Air Force Ones because they are going to be trashed by the end of that weekend. And in the event of sun, make sure you have a baseball cap or a bucket hat. Probably wouldn't recommend a bucket hat because they're just ugly, but a baseball cap or a sun hat. Make sure you have sunglasses and sun cream. Make sure you have sun cream. You do not want your skin to be exposed and getting attacked by the sun because that's just not good for you and can cause very bad side effects. So make sure you have your sun cream. Make sure you can carry it around with you all the time. That moves me on to my next point. Make sure you have a bum bag. They are lifesavers. Don't bring a rucksack because if you're in crowds, people can unzip them very easily, take stuff out, whatever. But if you've got a bum bag, you've either got all your belongings on the side of you or at the front of you. Nobody can touch them unless you're doing things with them that you shouldn't be doing at a family festival. So they're always there. The big thing about festivals is you should bring travel size things, so you can get, if you're a girl and you need to wash your hair but you can't really wash it properly, then get a mini dry shampoo. Get the Batiste ones. They do ones for hair colours and they do the grey disgusting ones as well, so you can get those in a really mini size. You can get mini sun creams that you can have. You can get mini shampoo and conditioner if you want to use the showers. That is another thing, when it comes to washing at family festivals, you do not need to worry about the condition of the showers because the showers will be cleaned regularly, and because it's a family festival they're not going to allow the showers to be in really bad condition because children are going to be using them and like older adults and things like that. So it's not going to be like Reading and Leeds where you'll go into the showers and you'll just find shit everywhere, like literal shit. I'm not speaking like metaphorical shit. I mean, there will actually be a shit on the floor, so, you know, don't worry about that if you're going to a family festival. If you're not going to a family festival, bring baby wipes and dry shampoo. Also, you can get little travel packs of baby wipes that you can bring where there's just like 10 or 15 in there because you don't need an entire pack, and then you can get ones that are biodegradable. So because you're camping in a field, they're better for the environment and you won't need as many of them, so you can just bring a small amount. Perfumes and body sprays, bring tester size bottles or travel size bottles because I'm pretty sure you do have to check. I would recommend checking the prohibited items section of the festival's website, but there is a very long list of items that you are not allowed to bring with you. Hand sanitizer, even without the pandemic and the Rona, I would say bring hand sanitizer, but now more than ever, definitely bring hand sanitizer with you. Although it's not mandatory to wear a mask anymore this summer, bring one anyway. You're going to be in crowds of people and it will be a lot safer if you do wear them. You don't have to wear it all the time because obviously you're outside, it's a festival. But there may be times where you want to have it, so just have one on you anyway. Again, with deodorant, get a little mini one. You don't need to bring a giant deodorant with you. Just make sure you have enough deodorant to last you the weekend and you're all good. If you're a girl, by the end of the weekend, if you're choosing not to shower and not to wash your hair, you'll probably want to put your hair either in a ponytail or in plaits because it'll just look a bit better and it won't look greasy and you're not going to look a mess. So definitely bring some bubbles, some hair grips and some hairspray with you so that you're not having to just leave your hair looking greasy and horrible and messy and disgusting, because nobody wants that. Also, all the usual stuff, toothbrush, toothpaste. I recommend, again, travel size things. If you don't want to bring travel size things, that's absolutely fine. Especially at a family festival, you're not going to have to worry about the things being too big or whatever. It's absolutely fine. So little mouthwash, little toothpaste, little toothbrush, you know, all that good stuff. Skincare products. If you have a skincare routine, most likely girls, I don't know many boys that have a skincare routine, but you can just get little... if you go on Amazon, you can get like travel sets of like pots and spray bottles and things like that to put your things in. So if you want to put a little bit of moisturiser in a pot or cleanser or anything like that, then it's really, really good, so that you don't have to bring a whole bottle of it with you, because you're not going to need a whole bottle at the end of the day. Portable speakers, you can bring a portable speaker if you like. It is not mandatory, obviously. It's probably preferred that you don't, because people are already listening to their own music. They don't want to be deafened by you walking around like a roadman with a portable speaker on you. However, if you're playing nice music and say for example you've got a meet and greet, or you've got a little like Q&A event or whatever, and you wait for it to start, you can just play some music for everybody. But don't give everyone ear rape, and don't ruin everyone's experience by playing really loud music that nobody else likes but you. Bring plasters in case you hurt yourself. Insect repellent, also very important. It's summertime, there's going to be insects everywhere, so make sure you have all of that. Travel body wash, obviously an essential. Clothing wise, make sure you plan all of your outfits out in advance, so that you're not worried when you get there being like, oh, I don't have this or I don't have that. And make sure that you plan your shoes out correctly. Wear trainers, don't wear anything with heels, don't be stupid about it. I'm literally just going to wear my Doc Martens and then Air Force Ones, and that's all I'm going to wear. And I'm going to wear my Air Forces with 2 of my outfits, and then my Doc Martens with 1 of my outfits. When I was in the middle of filming this video, my camera died, and then I had to go to dance, so I couldn't continue the video. And by the time I got back, I was extremely tired. And then now I just can't be bothered to put makeup on and finish it, but the points I was going to say next weren't really that important anyway. I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember to subscribe for all the Camp Bestival content coming over the next few weeks. Remember to comment down any suggestions of videos you'd like to see in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!